Hello friends, welcome to Impulse Physio. In today's video, we will be discussing about the most important, very important questions related to the lumbar plexus. These questions are frequently asked in your competitive exams, and moreover, if you want your lumbar plexus concepts to get very strong, then solving these questions is must. So let's get started. Now, before starting with the lumbar plexus questions, I would suggest that if you guys have not yet seen my lumbar plexus video, so kindly check it out. I will give the playlist link in the description, so kindly do check before this one. And I have also made the video on the brachial plexus, so kindly check this too. I have given also the questions related to the brachial plexus, so you guys can check this out. So let's get started with the lumbar plexus questions. The very first question says, what is the nerve root of the obturator nerve? Nerve root of the obturator nerve. So there are four choices given to you. The first one is L1, L2. The second one is L2, L3. Third one is L2, L3, L4. And the fourth one is L3 and L4. So if you remember, I told you that the obturator nerve arises from the root of L2, L3 and L4. L2, L3 and the L4. Ventral root of the, from the ventral rami of the L2, L3, L4, the obturator nerve comes. From the L1 and L2. From the L1 and L2 together, I told you one branch comes, that was genitofemoral, so you can see in my video. From L3, L4, you can to understand which nerve comes from which of the following root, you can check my video. Now, what are the two branches of the L1 nerve root? What are the two branches of the L1 nerve root? So if you remember, I told you that L1 gives a branch which further gives off two nerves. First one was your iliohypogastric, another was your ilioinguinal nerve. So you remember, with these, L1 gives off a branch which further gives two nerves. One is iliohypogastric, another one was ilioinguinal. So I gave you a mnemonic I2 GOLF, I2 golf. With this I, we remembered these two nerves. So L1 gives off iliohypogastric and the ilioinguinal nerve. So this is the correct option. Now the question third says, which nerve is not found in every human body? Which nerve is not found in every human body? So we know that the femoral nerve arises from the L2, L3 and the L4, right? L2, L3 and the L4 dorsal division. Obturator nerve, I told you, L2, L3 and the L4 ventral rami. Accessory obturator nerve, I told you about the accessory obturator nerve, that it arises from the L3, L4, right? It arises from the L3, L4. I told you about this nerve is more and often, sometimes it is present in some individuals and sometimes it is not present in some individuals. So it is called as the accessory obturator nerve, which is not found in every human body. Now, meralgia paresthetica. Meralgia paresthetica, I guess I didn't talk about this concept in my last video. What is meralgia paresthetica? Meralgia paresthetica is a condition in which there is a compression of your lateral cutaneous nerve of the thigh, or you can also say lateral femoral nerve. Lateral femoral nerve. So meralgia paresthetica is a condition where there is the compression of the lateral cutaneous nerve of the thigh, and thereby it gives the symptoms of numbness, loss of sensations and all. So this is the condition meralgia paresthetica, which is the compression of the lateral cutaneous nerve of the thigh. Now the last question is, the largest branch of the lumbar plexus? The largest branch of the lumbar plexus. So the largest branch, the following options are given. First one is femoral and hypogastric, obturator and femoral, accessory obturator and obturator nerve, and the last one is the lateral cutaneous nerve of the thigh. So the correct option is the obturator and the femoral nerve. If I talk about their root values, then both of them arises from the L2, L3 and the L4, but the difference is the obturator arises from the ventral rami and this one arises from the dorsal rami, right? So obturator and the femoral are the largest branches of the lumbar plexus. So what are the root values involved in the formation of the lumbar plexus? So they are L1, L2, L3, L4, most commonly L1, L2, L3, L4. L5 combines with S1 to form the lumbosacral plexus. I repeat again, I told that L5 and S1 combines together to form for the lumbosacral plexus. So I'll be talking about this when I'll be discussing about the sacral plexus in detail. Till then, you watch my lumbar plexus video and also try to solve of these questions. Soon I'll be making more questions on the brachial plexus, lumbar plexus and sacral plexus once I complete it too. So stay tuned. Do subscribe, share and like my video. Help in spreading the education. Thank you so much.